Hello, and welcome back to my D&D Beginner's Guide. Sorry for the delay, I've been having computer issues. Today we're going to be discussing races. And the question that always seems to pop up is, are there certain races designed for certain classes? And the answer to that is no. It might seem like that. It may seem like Half-Orc is way better for Barbarian and the best suited, but the races are designed for your playstyle and not for your class style. This is why I have my players choose their classes first, so they get an idea of what they want to do, and then they can choose a race that benefits it. For example, if you want to be a barbarian that's hard to hit and that can dodge around places and do damage, you might think, hey, human's fine, I get that extra feat, but a halfling is also fine because of their increased attack and defense from being size small. And so when you look at your races, see how they help. For example, elves, they're with their dex, good archers. They also can be good spell wizards because of their intelligence, and their dex makes the not being able to wear armor less of a problem. Also, each race has special abilities. For example, the human gets a bonus feat at level 1. This can be extremely useful for like fighters. You get an extra feat, which doesn't matter, but if you want a high starting advantage, that's good. You can also give them to any other, but they're also useful to any other class. For like spellcasters, you can get another like the spellcasting feat, anything that can help you out. What my players like doing is, if they choose a human, they like choosing feats that strengthen one of their weaknesses. For example, if one of their saves, let's say reflex, is bad, they get the lightning reflexes feat, which will increase their reflex saves. There's also other things you should look at. Like, for example, elves. They are immune to sleep effects. And when they meditate for 4 hours, they do not sleep. Which is something to think about when you're looking at characters. Are you going to be encountering a lot of sleep effects? Will meditating for 4 hours be more beneficial so you can keep watch more often? Dwarves. They are stronger against larger opponents. They get bonuses and stuff like that. They also have dark vision, which means they do not need light to see, which is extremely advantageous to the player. When you look at all these races' abilities, you can really start seeing how your character lays out. So, based on the class you chose. So if you decide to be a spell-slinging sorcerer, halfling may be the way to go because of the charisma bonus. Dwarf may be also a good option because of their power against larger opponents and their dark vision. So no matter what light you're in, you can still attack and defend. Gnomes, on one hand, druids and rangers, with their animal spell-like abilities, but they can also be used for other things that give you an edge. I've actually seen a barbarian gnome, and he used its gnome's abilities to help balance the sides when he was in trouble. And so when you look at your race, take a look at what the abilities do. Do they help you? Do they hurt you? And decide from there.